All right, let's get right into it. The 2026 Formula One season is back, and we're heading to Florida. The pause? Over. The development race? Absolutely maxed out. And the stakes have literally never been higher.
5 weeks off, new rules, every team with upgrades. Formula One calls Miami the start of a new championship. And with the biggest upgrade packages of the season all landing at once, nobody knows what happens next. These are the 5 reasons Miami changes everything.
Here's our roadmap for today. 1. The upgrade war nobody can predict. 2. The new live racing rules. 3. A totally wide-open championship. 4. Red Bull's major reset. And 5. Cadillac's debut alongside Miami's unpredictable history.
Let's kick things off with reason number 1, the upgrade war.
Because Bahrain and Saudi Arabia were canceled, every single one of the 11 teams was forced into a massive 5-week break back at the factory. And man, did they use that time. Now, every team is rolling into Miami with brand new parts. We're talking a heavily revised RB22 from Red Bull, a significant package from Ferrari that Martin Brundle says could be a, quote, big step. McLaren and Racing Bulls, they've confirmed major upgrades too. Even the newest team on the grid, Cadillac, is showing up with their very first upgrade package. It's like a brand new car launch all over again for the entire grid.
Just look at the sheer scale of the changes happening at Red Bull. They've confirmed a revised RB22 specifically to tackle a massive 9 to 10 kilo weight disadvantage. They are actively stripping off the weight. We're seeing new winglets, totally revised side pod profiles, and their own take on the Macarena re-wing concept to help shed drag.
But here's the catch. Nobody actually knows what's going to work until free practice 1. Because Miami is a sprint weekend, teams get exactly 90 minutes of practice. That's it. Then we're straight into sprint qualifying. So out of all these setups, which team's upgrade is actually going to deliver right out of the box? Moving straight into reason number 2, new rules in live racing.
For the very first time, the FIA's new technical changes are going live during a race weekend. The power unit rules have been officially tweaked. Super clipping, which is how teams dump extra electrical power at the end of long straights, has been bumped up from 250 to 350 kilowatts. On the flip side, the qualifying recharge allowance, basically the battery energy they can store up, has been slashed from 8 megajoules down to 7.
So what does this actually mean when the cars hit the track? Simple, way more flat-out driving. Drivers can push a lot harder on the straights and during quali. It cuts down on lift and coast, you know, that counterintuitive thing where drivers have to lift off the gas before a braking zone just to save electrical energy. Most importantly, this is designed to reduce those massive, dangerous speed gaps between cars on track. That's exactly what caused Oliver Behrman's terrifying 50G crash at Suzuka. McLaren's technical director Mark Temple confirmed that while a few energy quirks are going to stick around, the most unnatural driving aspects should definitely be reduced.
And this brilliantly highlights the challenge for Miami. The Miami International Autodrome has 3 huge straights. That is exactly where that old lift and coast problem was the most obvious. So, how are the drivers going to handle this brand new flat-out reality?
Let's jump to reason number 3, a completely wide-open championship.
Just look at these current standings. They're absolutely stunning. Kimi Antonelli is leading the pack with 72 points. George Russell is right behind him, just 9 points back at 63. Charles Leclerc sits in 3rd with 49. Then you've got Lewis Hamilton in 4th with 41 points, wearing that iconic Ferrari red. Lando Norris is at 25, Oscar Piastri has 21, and Max Verstappen, he is all the way down in 9th place with just 12 points.
Everything we saw in Japan, it means nothing right now. Martin Brundle hit the nail on the head when he said any of the top 4 teams, any of those 8 drivers, could win this year's World Championship. Even Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur is flat out calling Miami the start of a new championship.
Subscribe to PitCrew TV. We're covering every Miami GP session all weekend long. Every result, every development, straight to the point.
So here is the crucial question. After 5 weeks of relentless, non-stop factory development, which of those top 4 teams genuinely has the fastest car right now? Because simulator data is great, but track reality is a whole different beast. That brings us to reason number 4, Red Bull's crucial reset.
We really need to talk about the unprecedented slump happening over at Milton Keynes. 12. That's it. That is the total number of points Max Verstappen has scored so far. He's 9th in the championship, and Red Bull is sitting 6th in the constructor standings. This revised RB22 is the most significant upgrade they've brought since the season kicked off. It absolutely has to work.
And the pressure here is completely off the charts.
Verstappen actually has a performance exit clause in his contract. If he isn't sitting in P1 or P2 in the championship by the summer break, that clause can be activated. Miami is his very first real opportunity to start closing that gap since the season began.
It all comes down to the machinery. Will the revised RB22 finally unlock the performance Red Bull desperately needs, or is that championship gap just going to keep getting wider?
Finally, reason number 5. Cadillac's debut and Miami's history.
This weekend is a historic milestone. Cadillac is making their very first home race appearance. We're talking an American team, an American crowd on an American circuit. Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas are confirmed in the seats, and Cadillac confirmed their first ever upgrade package arrives this weekend. Plus, Miami is famous for throwing total curveballs. McLaren has taken the win here for the past 2 seasons. Haas is incredibly sitting 4th in the Constructors right now, which nobody predicted. And don't forget the 2025 race, where rain totally disrupted the weekend and gave us a massive sprint surprise. Miami strongly rewards teams who figure out their cars fast, and with only 90 minutes of practice, that ability is going to be tested more than any other weekend format.
Miami is days away, and anything can happen. Which team do you think makes the biggest step forward at Miami? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want F1 content that gets straight to the point, subscribe to PitCrew TV. The 2026 season continues now.